Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome to nwAno Sports segment, Wednesday live program. Okay, it's 7 p.m. Welcome and good evening. I don't know where you're watching us from. I think we're live on nwAno Talk Sports on YouTube. We're also live on nwAno YouTube, nwAno on Facebook. Okay, once again, welcome. Okay, we most of you are aware that there's a Champions League final on Saturday, 10th of June, 2023. Okay, it's one of those days, that the Manchester City fans and the Inter Milan fans, they cannot wait. They cannot wait. Okay, I think I have to remove them. Okay, right. I said it's one of those days that the Manchester United fans and the Inter Milan fans cannot wait to come by. A day that, especially Manchester City, they're expected to join the elite clubs. They are expected to join the elite clubs. Clubs like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Manchester United. Okay, talking about Barcelona, AC Milan, a lot of clubs that have won Champions League severally. Some of them they won it 3 times, some of them they won it 4 times, some of them they won it 2 times, some won it once. They won it severally. And then Manchester City, they want to join these elite clubs. Okay, to join one of these leading European teams, for them to join them, they have to win the Champions League. For Man City to join these elite, big European top teams, they have to do what? They have to win the Champions League. It doesn't matter how long they won the domestic league. At least if they won it 5 times now, okay? So they won everything domestically in the Premier League. But for them to join the big boys, for them to join the elite, they have to win the Champions League. And I think that's what they are trying to do. Some people can say that it's what they are about to do on Saturday. You understand? And then that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why the Abu Dhabi United Group brought Pep Guardiola to Manchester City. He brought Pep Guardiola to Manchester City to win them the Champions League. And for 6 years. I mean, it's getting to this, should be the 7th year now, right? They've been trying to win the Champions League. They've been trying to win the Champions League. They've come close few times, especially in the final against Chelsea. I think that should be in Porto. The match, Manchester City dominated the game, but they lost to Chelsea. You understand? So that night, everybody was expecting them to win because Chelsea weren't in form domestically, but I don't know how they did it. They won with a goal from Havertz. All right, so that is it. I think Pep Guardiola have learned his mistakes. I've learned mistakes. It's going to be a different game on Saturday. You understand? So looking at it, you see that this year is a bit different. I think this year that Pep Guardiola and Manchester City that they really have to win it. They really have to win it. They have to really win it because the chance they have this time, I don't think they'll have it again. They really have the chance. They have a chance this time. Seriously. I'm not underrating Inter Milan. I'm not saying that Inter Milan is a very good team or something. No, domestically in Italy, Inter Milan, they're doing well. Okay? They're doing very well. Do you understand? But I don't know. Manchester City, the chance they have now is unbelievable. You understand? You get what I mean? So looking at it, if you check on the screen, you can see the title there, what we put in there, what we're discussing this evening. If you look at it, Manchester City, looking at their treble is real. Then you can ask, any chance of Inter Milan winning? Is there any chance that Inter Milan will win the champions? I mean, they beat Manchester City this coming Saturday. I mean, on the 10th of June, 2023. Is there any chance that Inter Milan will win that game? Considering how Manchester City has been playing, the inform, the game, the way they play football, the way they play against Real Madrid, the way they play against Manchester United in FA Cup, the way they won the league comfortably, even with 2 games left. You understand? So, is there any chance? Did he give Inter Milan chance coming this Saturday? And that's the question. Any chance for them to win? I'm talking about Inter Milan. Would there be any chance? Are they going to win it? Do you think they can beat Manchester City on Saturday? Is there any chance for them to beat them on Saturday? Or are you going to say that the Manchester City name is already written on that Champions League trophy? You understand? Because, like I said, they've been pursuing this Champions League. They've been trying their best for the past 6 years. They come so close, some so close. Okay, against Chelsea, that was the finals. That was when Pep Guardiola he thought that he's going to win the Champions League. According to him, he said he made a mistake by the formation and the players that he chose. You understand? That he dropped Cancelo and each other player, the player that played in the midfield. He's supposed to pick those 2 players. Then he rather he pick Sterling and some other players. He made a mistake on that. I don't think he's going to repeat that mistake again. But this is football. This is football. Like I said to you, I asked Inter Milan, do they have any chance of winning the Champions League on Saturday? I mean, this coming Saturday. Any chance for them to win it against Man City? Okay. Also, Manchester City, like I said to you, they've been pursuing. They want to win the Champions League. That is the trophy that they want to win, and that is the trophy the Abu Dhabis they want, and that's the reason why they went and brought one of the best coaches in the world, which is Pep Guardiola, to Manchester City, to Etihad, for him to win the Champions League for them. Though it's been taking a while, but they still believe in him. They gave him time for him to win it. You understand? Even according to Pep Guardiola, he said it himself. He confirmed it. He said, we must accept that if we want to make a definitive step as a big club, we must win the Champions League. Okay? We have to win the Champions League. That's something we can't avoid. But the most important thing is to be there again and again and again. 2 years ago, we were there. 2 years later, we are here again. We will try, and the most important thing is to be here again in a few years. Okay, that's what defines a big club. When year after year you make it to the Champions League, fighting in the later stages and winning the title. You understand? So He confirmed it that he has to win it. He has to win the Champions League. Okay, he has no choice. He has to win it because that's the only thing that's why the reason why seriously that's the reason why they brought him to the to Etihad. They brought him to Man City for him to win the Champions League for them. You understand? So forget about every other thing that he's saying and all that. He has to win it. He has no other choice. He has to win the Champions League for Manchester City because he won the league. He have won the Premier League for I think 4 or 5 times now. But Mancini already won the Premier League for them before. Man City already won. They got trophies before that. So yes, he has done well. He won his overall league 4 or 5 times now, the Premier League. But he has to win the Champions League. And he knows for Manchester City to join the elite, to join one of the top European teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Manchester United, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, he has to win the Champions League in order for them, Man City, to be up there with those teams. You understand? Then if they win it, then they were looking forward to winning again. But he has to win it first. Are you getting me? Yeah. So is there any chance that Inter Milan will disrupt it? Inter Milan would stop them from winning their treble because they already won the Premier League, they won the FA Cup. If they win the Champions League, like what we discussed a couple of weeks ago, they're winning the treble. And the only team that have done that in the Premier League, done that in England, is Manchester United. So, and that's what they want to do. Man City wants to do that. They want to win it. They want to win the Champions League. You understand? So, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, it's the first time, if it's the first time you're coming across nwAno Talk Sport, or you're coming across nwAno, understand? So, and you're watching us from YouTube and you've not subscribed, please just click on the subscribe button. And also don't forget to put on the notification bell so that anytime we upload our videos or we are live, you can be notified as well. If you're on Facebook, please just click on the button there, follow. Just follow us on Facebook. Okay. As you do so, we say thank you. Okay. So the question is Inter Milan, did they have any chance? Did you see Inter Milan winning the match on the 10th of June, 2023? Do you see them winning that Champions League on that day, on that night, 10th of June, this coming Saturday, 8 p.m.? Do you see them winning it? Is there any chance? Did you give them any chance? Even the betting, all these pundit, nobody. I don't see anyone. I've not seen anyone giving them any chance. I've not even seen anyone talking about them winning it. The only thing people are talking about who is a coach going to Simone Inzaghi. Who is he going to play? Is it Lukaku or Sheko? Okay, that's what they are discussing. They're not even talking about them winning it because nobody's giving them any chance. Did you give them? Are you giving them any chance? You think they're going to win it? Any chance at all that they will win it? Okay, right. So, like I said, I've not seen anyone. No one. Even you that is watching us now. I don't think you're even gonna give them any chance at all as well. You're gonna give them any chance that they're gonna beat Manchester City. Nobody have even talking about them winning. Even their Inter Milan coach, him himself, he admitted that Man City are the favorites. He said it, Man City are the favorite, but they will play their game. That they will give Man City a game. You understand? So looking at it, they are the underdogs. Okay, they are the underdogs. I'm talking about Inter Milan. You understand? So no one is giving him any chance. I don't know if you give them. When you look at the Inter Milan lineups, when you look at the starting 11, I'm talking about the predicted starting 11. Okay, the ones maybe you might even say that yeah, these are the players that are going to start. You understand? If you look at the starting 11, you're looking at Onana, Skriniar, Akebi, and Bastoni, along with Dumfries, Barella, Kalanogli, Brozovic, and Dimarco. Then forward, you can see Dzeko or Lukaku. All right. Then in talk about Martinez, maybe Martinez is going to play behind. You understand? So looking at these players, all of them, looking at the 11 that I just called now, are you getting me? Who is the star man there? Who is the star man? I mean, like football fans, when you're looking at players, you say, okay, yeah, like when you're talking about Real Madrid against Man City, you can call few players in there that you say, yes, Benzema is there. Okay, some other players that are there that you can say, okay, point out some players that you said, yes, these are the players that are going to give Man City a game. All right. Zirko is over 30. Okay. So some other players that are there, I don't know who. But Inter Milan, they're in the finals. They didn't walk to get to the finals. They played their way to the finals. Do you understand what I mean? So they played their way to the finals. They beat their neighbors, AC Milan, 3-0 in aggregate. Okay. They beat them for them to get to the finals. You understand? So I don't know. They didn't just get there anyhow. They played their way up there. That means you shouldn't underrate them. You shouldn't underrate them. Man City shouldn't underrate them because this is one-off game. Okay, it's the one-off game, and that's what we say sometimes in football. You can say that in football, all you need in football is luck. All you need is luck for Inter Milan to win. They will need all the luck in football. They need all the luck in football, even all the luck in the world against Pep Man City. You understand? They will need every luck that they have to grab that night for them to win. I'm talking about if you're looking at the form Man City are and the kind of players they have and the coach. Do you understand what I mean? So Inter Milan, they need all the luck that they will grab, all the luck that they would lay their hands on that night for them to beat Pep Guardiola team, which is Man City. You understand? So, and then if you look at it, you can say that Inter will pray for the repeat of 2010 Champions League final under Jose Mourinho, 2010. Most of you have forgotten that, right? Forgotten it. Remember that game, Jose Mourinho against Bayern Munich, Champions League final. Understand? On that night too, Inter Milan, they were what? Underdogs. Nobody gave them any chance at all. They were underdogs that night. Do you understand? So I don't know. It's a different Inter. It's a different Inter. It's a different coach as well. Simone Inzaghi is a good coach. Okay, he's a good coach. All right. But Inter Milan 2010 under Jose Mourinho, they had Jose Mourinho. Okay, and they had some other players. They got Eto and some other players in the team. Do you understand? So the team were underdogs against Bayern. But like I said to you, they got Jose Mourinho. Just the same way Man City got Pep Guardiola. You understand what I mean? Coaches make difference. Then you look at players as well. The kind of players you got and all that. Understand? So that night, Jose Mourinho, they were underdogs against Bayern because they played, they dominated the game, and they won the game. I think it's 2-0 against Bayern. Okay, that's how football is. I don't know about this Inter. Like I said, they will need all the luck that they need, all the luck that they will lay their hands on coming on Saturday. They might have to borrow. They might have to borrow a page from Jose Mourinho's playbook in terms of how they would approach the game. You know, if they, I don't know what I mean by borrowing. May have to like anyhow it is. Any that what I mean by anything they have to do to beat Pep Guardiola team, which is Man City, they have to do it. So even if for them to like borrow the just tear up the page, how Jose Mourinho used this team on in 2010 Champions League final, if they can look into it and just like check it properly and use the tactics or whatever they have to do in order for them to beat Man City. Because nobody's giving them any chance. Nobody's giving them any chance. I've not seen anyone that is talking about Inter winning the game. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to let you know. You get me? I'm trying to let you know. Even if you go on, you can see that even some Manchester City fans already, some of them already believe that they won it already. They believe that they won it already. Look at that. One of the fans already has a tattoo. He got a tattoo already of he got a tattoo of the Champions League. The fans get a huge treble winners ink on his leg to commemorate winning all three major trophies. That's according to Daily Mail. The supporter already had a tattoo of the treble. That's the FA Cup, Premier League, and all the Champions League already. So for him, they've won it already. They've won the Champions League for him to put a tattoo on his leg. You understand? So, like I said, no one is giving Inter Milan any chance. Even the pundits, if you go to bookies, the betting, they are not giving them any chance. There's no way you can say that here they're giving chance. You understand? And that sometimes is a position to be in. Very good position to be in because you don't have any pressure. There is no pressure. Nobody give you any chance. You're underdog. So when you come in there, if you lose the game, nobody gonna blame you because nobody give you any chance. But if you win it, you're gonna be heroes. Do you understand? So that's that's the position and that's the place my Inter Milan they are at the moment. No one is giving them a chance. Even their coach is not giving any chance. I don't know about the players. My Inter Milan supporters as well. I don't know if they are looking forward to that game because they are in the finals. I don't know how they're going to approach the game because nobody's giving them any chance. You that is watching me, I don't know. Are you giving them any chance? Because if you go to most of the online platforms, you can see some people they're already commenting, they're saying a lot of things about how you can compare Manchester City winning the treble to Manchester United 1999. The same way we did the video, we did a live session about that. We compared it, we tried to like analyze and find out how you can put them together, which team is better, the points, the players, everything. We analyzed that. Okay. Even on that night where we asked if Manchester United can prevent Man City from winning the treble. You understand? That was before the FA Cup finals. So that was it. And the way majority of Manchester United fans were saying that Manchester City will not beat them in the FA Cup, that they will stop them winning the treble, that they will stop them winning the treble, which I think that day at Wembley, Manchester United, they play very well. They play well. Though City, they score first and they have to equalize. Manchester United have to equalize. And they had a lot of chances. They missed a lot of chances as well. City weren't. They weren't. I mean, they weren't in their form, like they weren't playing the way they used to play. I don't know, maybe because of majority of them were looking forward to the Champions League final. I don't know because before that match they lost in the Premier League. Their last match in the Premier League, they lost it. I think against Bournemouth, they lost the game. Understand? So many of them were that I think maybe their mind is already in the Champions League final because they didn't play well. They didn't play to their standard, the way Man City played. And they were very lucky. They were very, very lucky because that day, Manchester United, they scored the second one, all the chances that they had. It could have been another different game. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many chances that you got. The only thing that matters is who win the game. And City won the game. So they won the game. As they won the game, that's the FA Cup in the bag. But they already had the Champions League, the Premier League in the bag. They got the FA Cup in the bag. That's two trophy. So they are looking forward now to the Champions League final. And for them to win it, they have to win it. To join the elite, they have to win it. To join the big boys, they have to win it. To join teams like the same Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, and some other teams, Bayern Munich. So City, for them to be recognized as one of the top teams in Europe, one of the leading teams in Europe, they have to win the Champions League. And Pep Guardiola knows that he has to do that. You understand? So that's what we're talking about. Inter Milan, is anyone giving Inter Milan any chance? Did they have any chance to win on Saturday? Any chance for Inter to win on Saturday? Do you see anyhow they're going to win? Let me know. You understand? Because I've not seen anybody giving them any chance. Okay, I've not seen anybody giving them any chance winning Saturday. You understand? So I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? The line is open. You can call me or you can put on the comment section. I'll read them out. Okay. So are you giving them any chance to win? Any chance? Mhm. Any chance? Because I don't think anyone is giving them any chance. They already tried before. Man City, they tried before in the finals. They tried before in the finals against Chelsea, which they lost. This is the second time they come in again. This is second time. Okay. Even most of their players, even Walker, they already, all of them, some of them, they're coming out talking that they're going to win it. They have to win. They will win the Champions League and they're going to win the treble. Okay. Some fans already, they are dreaming of how they're going to display those trophies, how they will going to, go around Manchester with their three trophy, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League on that open bus, celebrating going around Manchester. You get me? None of them is talking about Inter Milan. They already believe that they won it, that their name is written on that Champions League trophy. Understand? Like I said, that is sometimes it's very, very bad because the other team you're going to play against, which is Inter Milan, you guys, the players are not giving them any chance. They're not giving them any. They're not even. That means you guys are underrating them. And once you're underrating a team, most of those teams that sometimes on that day they have nothing to lose. Like I said, Inter Milan they will not have nothing to lose because they will. What is it that they will going to lose? Nothing. If they lost the game, Man City are better. They are the favorite anyway. So what if they win it? They become heroes. Do you understand? And that's a very, very, very good position to be in as a footballer. No pressure, no pressure at all. The only people that are playing with pressure will be Manchester City because everybody is expecting them to win. Everybody's expecting them to win. You understand? So I don't know. What do you think? Did you give them? Did you give them any chance? Did you give Inter Milan any chance? Any chance for them to win? Any chance? Any chance at all? Yeah. Let me know. Or you can put on the comment section. Let me know. This season, the Man City. I don't know. Throughout the season, throughout the season, they've been there. They've been there. They've tried their best. They've been there. Like even in the Premier League, there was a time that no one gave them a chance as well. No one gave them. No one believed that they couldn't win it because it was early. It was Arsenal. Arsenal was on top over 200 something days. They were on top there, and they're supposed to have won it. Nobody gave them the chance because, like I said, Pep Guardiola, his priority this season is Champions League, and that is the reason why they spend money to go and get Haaland. Okay, so they get Haaland to make their team stronger, and they have other players in there. You understand? Because they wanted to win the Champions League. If they didn't win the Premier League this season, they will not even bother about that because they won it severally. You understand? And that was with the problem. That was the reason why many people were saying that Arsenal they bottled it. Because had it been Arsenal know what they were doing, they could have won. They could have won. You understand what I mean? So, but I don't know. So their focus was only on Champions League. Because if you watch the game against Real Madrid, the way they play against Real Madrid, you will know that they were ready. The first leg, they played like people that want to go to the finals. In the first leg at the Bernabeu, 1-1. City, they defend with their life. Everyone. How can you tell me that even Silva, what even he was defending? There was a time he was playing right back. Yeah, he was playing right back. All of them, everybody was defending. They were all defending in units, and they attack at the same time. Unlike Manchester United team, unlike Manchester City team, they all of them they defended the same time. So that means this year their priority was Champions League, and they've tried everything possible to do whatever they have to do to get to the finals, and that's what they did. They played 1-1, the Bernabeu, expecting Real Madrid to come back to what Etihad, and then when they came to Etihad, they taught them a lesson. They teach them how to play football. City were all over them from first whistle to the last whistle. They didn't give them any chance at all. Vinicius, Kyle Walker, just put him inside his pocket. Do you understand? Every one of them, they were played. Benzema no chance. So City were ready because their priority this season was Champions League. And now they're in the Champions League finals against Inter Milan. I get me. Also, and this season, they want to bow out in style. They want to win it in style. If they win the Champions League, that's going to be treble. They want treble. FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. You understand? So it's going to be a massive boost for them. A massive boost. I don't know what you think. What do you think? What do you think? Are you giving Inter Milan any chance? Any chance at all? Any chance at all? Okay. Like I said, Inter Milan, they need all the luck that they will grab this year. They need all the luck that they will grab this season. They need all the luck. They can even go and borrow from Jose Mourinho page, the way he played his football in the finals in 2010. Anything they know that they have to do to win on Saturday, they have to do that. You understand? Because nobody have given them any chance. No one. You understand what I mean? For someone to go and do it, go and just like put the tattoo of the Champions League on his leg already before even they play the Champions League final. For a City fan to do that, you understand? That means they believe already that they won it, that they won the Champions League. They believe that they won the Champions League. So I don't know. Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? City have tried their best. They've tried to win the Champions League severally. They've come close so many times. They've come close so many times. 2016, 2017 Champions League. They were knocked out in the last 16 by Monaco. Then if you go the upper year, they went to quarterfinals, I think. The quarterfinals, they were knocked out by Liverpool. Liverpool beat them. They've been trying, looking for ways to win this Champions League. They've been knocking, trying their best, but they couldn't. They come the next year again, quarterfinals, Tottenham beat them. That's 2019, 2018, 19. Tottenham beat them. No. They go quarterfinals, they come second leg, they will do this out, they same all of that. The only time they went to the finals is against Chelsea, 2020, 2021 season. Go to the finals. Chelsea have to beat them again. I get me. So they've been looking, they've been knocking, they've been trying their best to get to this, to get this trophy. Okay. And then, like I said, this is the best chance they will have. This is the best chance that they will have. You understand? Because if you're looking at some of the players, if you look at some of the players, some of them, you can see that some of them are doing what? They they are aging. They are aging. If you look at some of their key players, I'm talking about Manchester City. Some of their key players are aging. Players like Ike Godigan, I think he's 32 years old now. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne, 31 years old. Kyle Walker is already should be 31 or 32, something like that, 3, something like that. Okay. Ryan Mahrez is 32. So some of their key players, they are all aging, and they've been there for a long time. Some of them been there with Pep for over 4 or 5 years. So they've been there with him. Do you understand? So some of them have to. They won everything with him. They won the Premier League. They won the FA Cup. They won everything with him, with Pep, except the Champions League. Okay. So, and it's going to be a very bad thing. It would be a very, very bad thing. A shame if the Kevin De Bruyne leave Man City without lifting the Champions League. You understand? So for him, for him, I think he's gonna take it personal. You understand? He needs to win the Champions League. Think about it. Vincent Company, Yaya Toure, um, even what's his name again? Kun Aguero. All of them that were there. Many top players that were there. They tried to win the Champions League, they couldn't. You understand? And Kevin was there with them, has been pushing and is trying his best. Do you understand me? So for him, it's gonna be personal. He has to do everything possible to make sure that he lays hands on that, win the Champions League. Because for him to be in Man City for over 4 years, 5 years now, he's been there, and without winning the Champions League, it's gonna be a shame. It's not right because he needs to win the Champions League. That team, they're supposed to have won the Champions League for a long time. But it's not late. It's not late. Saturday, 10th, is another day. Is another night that for them to like showcase that. You understand? But the only thing they have to do is to beat Inter Milan to win it. That is it. They have to beat Inter Milan to win the Champions League. You get me? So that is the issue. That is the problem. They have to win it. Because it doesn't matter how everybody hype you. Doesn't matter how the press, it doesn't matter how the pundits, it doesn't matter how the bookies, it doesn't matter how your friends, everybody's hyping you, hyping you. You have to beat your opponent. And it's a 90 minutes game. Okay? You have to beat them in order for you to like take that trophy. Okay? And Inter Milan, they are underdogs. And no one is giving them any chance. And you too, I don't know. You're not giving them any chance, are you? No one is giving them any chance. And that is the problem. You understand what I mean? Yeah, so that's what we got this evening. That's what we're going to discuss this evening. And if you're with us to this time, I'll say to you, thank you. Staying on with us. And then don't forget that we have our program on Friday where we're going to discuss about relationship, something like that. So please put that in your diary and join us on Friday, nwAno on YouTube and nwAno on Facebook. Understand? 7 p.m. the same time. Okay. On that note, I wish you good night and I'll see you next week. You've got Tarish. God bless.